Hi everyone, and thank you for coming back to my channel. I wanted to do a little review on Creme de la Mer because I know that the world is divided on this. I haven't really watched any other reviews on YouTube or anywhere else. I've seen, little articles about Creme de la Mer and people's thoughts. I think everyone knows that so much of why people buy things is hype and who supposedly is using it, right? So celebrities apparently have been using this cream for decades and saying that that's the reason why they haven't aged. And I'm pretty sure cream is not the reason why you haven't aged. I think it's helped why you haven't aged, but it is not the reason why you look 20 years younger. So I just want everybody to understand that. And I think most people do that. A cream is never that powerful. I think it maybe helps slow down some of the aging process, and it helps keep your skin moisturized so it actually just appears more youthful. Is it gonna erase wrinkles? Is it gonna, be a miracle on your face and all of a sudden you're just gonna have a dewy glow? Never. So I really wholeheartedly believe that beauty starts on the inside. It starts with sleep, which I lack, but I'm trying to get there. It starts with hydration, which I'm also working on. And it starts with a low stress lifestyle. When you feel good, you look good. And, part of that is your beauty routine. But your face is not ever gonna look good unless you take care of your body. So anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way. So I do not believe in the hype. I did not buy this because I thought I just wanna jump on the bandwagon of having an expensive cream. That was not the idea. The idea was to treat myself, and that is why I have it. And I have really enjoyed putting the cream on every day. And this is the one that I have. And this is the 2-ounce jar. And it is actually very heavy. So if you're planning on traveling with the 2-ounce, is not light at all. It's just the jar itself weighs quite a bit. And you can see that I've used a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell in the light, but it is, the jar doesn't really feel that luxurious. It's just kind of well made, I suppose, but I don't know, it doesn't feel any less, or more exciting than anything I've ever used. So anyway, using this for a couple months, I feel like I rush through my evening routine anyway. I tend to put it on in the evening because I find that when I sleep, that when the heat's on, it kind of dehydrates my skin. We don't really keep the heat running all night. I don't think that's good for your skin. But nonetheless, I think you just need a little bit more hydration while you sleep. And I tend to wear something a little lighter in the day because I'm also layering my face with either some sunscreen or foundation and blush, and that's usually about it. So I have a very simple morning and evening routine, which I'll share with you guys one day. But anyway, I would just say, this is an amazing gift to give someone to kind of help them feel good about themselves and good about their routine. If they're starting this bandwagon of getting into a rhythm of taking care of their skin, I think that's just a nice way to introduce them to that because they're more willing to use it. And I truly believe that anything you use regularly, just taking care of your skin regularly, will help it. It doesn't have to be a $200, $300, $400 cream ever, as long as you're doing something regularly. I probably didn't start taking care of my skin I don't even know, 5 years ago was when I really started taking care of it. And even then it was kind of touch and go. But I would say for most of my life, I slept with my makeup on. I didn't wear enough sunscreen. I didn't reapply sunscreen. And, kind of paying for those things now because a lot of those issues and a lot of those things aren't reversible once you hit a certain age and you think, you're invincible to it. And I thought I was because I thought, well, I have good skin. I've never really struggled with my skin and just thought it was always gonna look youthful. And, I was wrong. So anyway, I really got on it the last few years, and I do wash my makeup off every night, and I have incorporated some nicer creams to my routine. Do I do anything else? Not really. I don't do any laser resurfacing. I don't do any Botox or fillers or sort of invasive procedures. So no big facial masks or microdermabrasion or brushes nothing I'm rolling on my face. I don't believe in any of the hype that I am seeing online. I just don't. I think that so much a part of why products sell is just hype and pure marketing. People spend a ton of money on marketing, and a lot of these celebrities are also paid. So I worked in advertising, I know how this works. Trust me when I tell you, it's all, things are priced because of how much money they spend on advertising. But anyway, with that said, I still would gift this to somebody because I think it's a beautiful gift. You know, it's something that maybe people want but wouldn't get for themselves. So yes, I would definitely give it a try, and I wouldn't replenish this every few months, you know, in your bathroom. I would probably say, you know, if you want to buy it for yourself every year as just like a little holiday treat, then that's fine. I think a 2-ounce jar would last about 6-7 months because it is thick and a little bit goes a long way. And you can also alternate it with what I think is the most comparable cream to Creme de la Mer. And this is the Rose Day Cream. And that is by Dr. Hauschka. And I'm sure so many of you have probably heard of this. It is just awesome, this cream. It actually has the most similar texture to Creme de la Mer, and it is thicker, so you do kind of have to, you know, warm it up in your fingertips and then press it onto your skin exactly the same way that Creme de la Mer suggests, and a little bit goes a long way. So I will say that the 1-ounce cream for Dr. Hauschka is $45. That is also not inexpensive. I can't remember how much the 1-ounce cream is in Creme de la Mer, but a 2-ounce is $3.50. So, you know, you're talking about double the volume and a lot more money, but, you know, if you were to buy 1 ounce of this, it would be at least $200, I believe, for the Creme de la Mer. And, you know, buying a couple of these is not inexpensive either. But if you wanted to try a luxurious cream and you didn't want to spend more than $50, these are sold at Whole Foods, on Amazon, I'm sure other vendors like Sephora. I will say both have very, very similar reviews, which also makes me feel like they're very similar. They usually rate a 4.7 out of 5 stars on most websites. And gosh, I think that I've seen like 9,000 reviews. So I saw like 6,000 reviews on bloomingdales.com that were 4.7 stars. And I saw about 1,500 reviews about this that are 4.7 stars as well. And a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say about it, especially the more money that creams are. Anyway, I'm happy to use it. It's fun to use. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good for myself. Will I buy it again? Probably, but no more than once a year. And I'll probably just use it in the drier winter months. But yeah, so if you didn't want to spend the $3.50 because you didn't know if somebody was gonna, you know, use that much, then you could definitely start out with even the 5 ounce, or sorry, the half an ounce jar. So that's about $95, you know, but it seems actually very, very tiny for $95. So I would probably just go up to the 1 ounce and gift that. So I hope this was helpful. I know it's probably not the kind of review that you wanted to hear, you know, in regards to the more of the scientific parts of it. I'm not gonna give you a history on this. I'm not gonna talk about how long it's been around. It was more about, you know, is it really worth it? And, you know, that is definitely up to the person that is using it. You know, we buy things because it makes us feel a certain way, and having other things in our possessions make us feel a certain way. And I think beauty is a huge part of it, which is why it's such a moneymaker. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and come back soon for some more beauty reviews. Bye guys.